Okay, we're live for part 3, and it's still very hot outside. Let's get into it. I'll get my computer up and running to see if we can find you. And when you're on, say g'day, let me know you're here so we can start. I can't quite see people yet, so there we go. Click to expand, and we are on. So, okay. Now, we have the top handles, which we put on last. We've just put the zipper on and the 2 zipper sides, which is easy done. We've just rounded off the corners on the main piece. And just trim that. And pop that aside for now. We are going to take this one and we're going to sew a 1/4 inch seam along here. This is the one. G'day guys, how you going? So we're going to sew along there and there. Bring the machine back, and I still have my walking foot on. So that is set at the wrong stitch length, so I'm just going to go backwards and stitch over that. It's going to stitch over. I've got your message for you. I'm going to do, once I put this together and get it all sorted, we will do a show of what I've got left, and then I want you to turn it around and do the same to the other side. So about a 1/4 inch, and I'm going to go back stitch there at the start. Finish, cut off. Hi everyone. All right, now we've done that. I want to cut off quite a bit of the excess because that's going to go into a bit of binding. So we're just going to cut right through that with the biggest scissors you can find. Any scissors that'll work, that'll do. Yeah, right, that's them. Now, you're going to get, that's the dog having a drink, a little bit of your binding that you had earlier. And I'm just going to finger press it. So just finger press. Just finger press. Just enough that it will cover both those seams. And I need to do that twice, so we're going to measure that across there. Oops. And the second one, do the same. There we go. Hi everyone. Now we've got the raw edge of this binding. We are going to grab it and sew it to the edge of that, just a little bit more than a 1/8. You could put this on at the same time as you stitch the seam. Either, it wouldn't have mattered. Turn it around. Oh, where'd I put my other piece? Oh, there. And that one there. Just, if I do it afterwards, it means I can cut that excess off without cutting off this binding bit. I don't want to cut this binding bit. I'm on a roll. Project 1 for the day done. Nice. Watching 6 to go. Watching 6 to go. I'll put pictures up later. That'd be awesome, Sandra. Gee, you're good. I have not finished anything for about 2 months. Yeah, that's, yeah. Look, it pays to finish some things off. All right, now we're going to get that folded over. All right. And we're going to top stitch along here, along that seam. So just a couple of bits of, couple of clips I should say. Do the same on the other side, just roll it over. We've got excess, we're going to be trimming off the sides soon. Alright, so bring the machine back. How many Bertha. And I'm just going to stitch that down. Rod's taken a little bit of a nap, a bit of a nana nap for the day, and I went in to go and get something and frighten the living daylights out of him. He thought someone was coming in to bash him. I said I might have been. Well, hopefully these videos will get your mojo going a little bit, guys, and it'll get you into doing a few more projects, getting them completed. All right, now I need you out of the way. Now what we're going to do, you can top stitch this if you like. I didn't. I left it because it's so thick. I just went, that's way too heavy. I'm not top stitching that. But we're going to get the blade and ruler, if I can find it where I buried it. Hang on, there's the ruler, there's the blade. And we are going to trim along the edge of here the best we can. It's quite thick there to start with. Takes off around about 1/4 inch. As long as it's reasonably even, take that excess off. Bit of a pizza cut on the end there, and then do the same on this side. It should be around about 4.5 inches wide. Everything's great in theory though, isn't it? Okay, you've done that bit. Now she is ready to go in here. Okie doke. So, what you do is you find the center bit and just take a nick out of it. Center bit, take a nick out of it. Center bit, take a nick out of it, not too far, you don't want to take too much out. And this side, center bit, and take a nick out of it. Then you're going to line up those two nicks. Oopsie days. And you're going to clip them in place. We're going to do, oopsie days, wrong side. Try again. Right sides together, guys. Turn it over. That was silly. Could have been disastrous. Would have been an unpicking job anyway. That one there. And then do this side here. There and there. And I want you to stitch to 1/4 inch on either end, both sides. So 1/4 inch to 1/4 inch. You can mark your 1/4 inch with a pen or a pencil or whatever if you want to. Whatever is easier for you. I can eyeball 1/4 inch, but I can mark here and I can mark here. Do the same on this side, about 1/4 inch there and 1/4 inch there. That is so I can turn it later. All right, bring the girlfriend back. There we go. Pop this under the machine. 1/4 inch seam. Needle in the down position, and make sure you stitch forward and back. Okay, so forward, back, and stitch across there, and get to that line and go backwards and then cut off. Okay, repeat for the other side. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing here. Maybe that camera might need to be a little bit closer. There we go. So needle down, make sure I'm on that line, and back. the next one and the last line, and stitch backwards. All right. Okay, then you're going to grab this. Oh, I just need to move that out of the way so you guys can see what's going on. You're going to grab this here, and you're going to turn like that there, and just put a clip in there, just there, just to hold it. And you go up here and push that down. You're going to need to sew over that. That's going to cause us some slowing down, but we'll get over that. We'll cut off those threads and do the same to this side. So straighten that out a little, get that corner in there. You're going to go 1/4 inch from that end, get this, push it down towards the base of the bag, and put that there and there. Okay, and then we hope, and hope of hopes, that we've got this to fit through, and you will just keep clipping around until you get to the center. You can mark your centerpiece as well, so you can fold that and mark that as well. Either. It seems to just want to sit there, so I'm just going to put a clip there to hold it. And then work backwards, and those edges you're going to probably need to clip as you go. So with this edge here, just get your scissors and just give a little clip, not too much. You don't want to take into your seam, just to go around that corner. And then just place that corner in there. Probably because I used a 1-inch corner and not a off the template, that probably didn't help. There we go. Get it in there. You'll need 30,000 clips. Just get that in there and make that meet there. You'll go to the other side, do the same thing on this straight bit. We just need to clip some corners. I'll clip the corner just so that we can get around. Anyone's got any questions at any given time, please feel free to ask, because this will go live on YouTube, and those questions can help other people. Where did I put my clips? Over here. And we just feed that in. Okay. And up there. And I'll put another one in. Why not? And we've got one in, and we're going to sew around, and then we're going to do the other side. So let's move this machine back. Oh, I find Chewy. Chewy. She's going to start barking. All right, so I find flattening that down the easiest way. Take that first clip out, lift up your foot, come in from, wait, Chewy. Oh, there's always one. Toots, come here. Chewy, come here. Come here to Mum. She can hear someone driving in. So I've come in. I'm probably about 1/2 inch in from where I need to be. I'm going to slow down. I'm doing a couple stitches, and I'm going to go backwards. And when I get to that 1/4 inch mark, I'm going to go forward and go backwards again and forward. And then as I move along, and this is the tough part, and just push down on that, really help it along. I'm just going back over that a little. And as you get to the end, like the corners here, you're going to need to push that down. Take one clip out at a time. Just go back a little bit. There we go. Does not like going over those humps. I need a hump jumper. Alright. Now, as we go around the corner, it's a couple of stitches at a time. Lift your foot and turn it as you get around. Couple of stitches. Couple of stitches. I think I missed a stitch. So I'm just going back just to make sure. No. And turn it around. It's going to get up in your face on the camera. Turn it around. Any excess we're going to be taking out, and we are going to do a binding, so we'll get a second stitch around. And as you get around here, just push everything down and out of your way. Trying to keep it out of the way too so you guys can see what I'm doing. Get to that little... We're starting to get up to the second corner. Thankfully, it's only got 2. Well, 4, technically. Oh, I could hurt it. It just missed a couple of stitches again. Don't know why it does that. It actually missed quite a few. Is that down? Yeah. Things down. I'm going to make the stitches smaller. Oh, yeah, missed quite a bit there. I'll have to come back to that. And as I go around, I'd rather go around this twice than not, just for the fact that, you know, if this machine decides that it wants to miss stitches and stuff, I can go around a second time. You can even overlock it, really. If you really wanted to, you could overlock it. Just missed a couple of stitches there too. It's very annoying. It's missed a heap. Oh, what's going on, buddy? Look at that, it's missed all that around there. That'd be because it's got no bloody bobbin. Oh, holy heck. Alright, it's time to start swearing now. I need a bigger needle maybe. No, it's the bloody bobbin. Idiot. So, clip that in again, girls. Don't let your bobbin run out. We're halfway around your project. Good God, woman. I know, Jeanette. It is so like me. I'm like, why is it not sewing? Why is that not sewing? This will be live on YouTube. Idiot. Who's done that before? I bet all of you have. Yeah. I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone. You can put comments in the comment bar and tell me how stupid I am. Naomi's laughing. Jeanette's laughing. All right, let's try again with some thread. Oh yeah, isn't that funny? It just stitches so nicely with thread in the bobbin. Good to know you like the rest of us. Oh, of course I am. Absolutely, Jen. I am so not perfect. I'm far from perfect. No wonder. Do you think that out of all the things I'm doing, you think I might check the bobbin? Who does that? Idiot. Good afternoon on a Saturday. This is Live with Michelle, making a deal out of herself. Tired ass play chicken. I know. It's what happens when you play chicken, you see. You lose. I shouldn't have played chicken. You were watching for that earlier. I was. Oh, dear me. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, at least if nothing else, I can get a laugh out of myself. All right, let's check what I've missed on here. All right, so we've gone around. Yeah, I should have used that template. Doesn't matter. It has done the job. Got around there. Got a big thread there. I've caught the other side. That's the main thing. I'll trim that up when I'm ready. And let's just move this. Hi, Heather. That's my laugh for today. Only one, Heather. Just watch a little bit longer and you'll get a second laugh for the day. Holy mackerel. Oh, God. All right. FYI, just put a little hole in there so you can get through, because you probably will find it a little bit harder, but because I've put the zip through and then pulled it through and come back again, it should just pull out anyway. It shouldn't be an issue. All right, so hello, just got to the motel. G'day, Jimmy. My faff tells me we're empty. Then I tried playing chicken to get the last bit of thread. Yeah. Oh dear, if only I had have. All right, so I'm just gonna trim those corners where the corners are. I'll just put a little bit of a snip in there. Oh dear. I get to call myself names regularly. Normally not so polite. All right. Let's maneuver these around the corners first. So I'd say this is probably the hardest part, is just getting those to meet nicely. And the rest of it is sort of, you know, not that bad. And the binding, because it's so thick, you know, you've got to sort of put your foot on it and hold it down. Luckily we have bias binding. You would be very tired, Jimmy. All right. So I can see I've got a little bit of slack there, so I'm going to manipulate a little. And it'll be in the corners that I will manipulate. So all else fails, use force, they say. And there, that around there. That's because I used a smaller corner than what the pattern said. And this side, do the same thing. So if you use the pattern one, you won't have that issue. All right, so I'm going to sew it from this side, and I'm going to push that all down like that. Okay. So bring this back. I have another live at 3, but basically we'll be doing this, and then I'll, there we go. I will, same with the husky, Sandra, it's a game, yeah. I will then have a break and come back and do that second video for the second demo. The worst thing is, I'm pretty sure I heard you say on the you have to keep an eye on you, probably because it's getting low. I did. This was my treat to myself when I finished working. It will have to last. My genome is still fine, but I always wanted a faff. It's never disappointed me. Mum loves her faff. I had a faff and had a bit of a lemon. Well, it wasn't really a lemon. It just really wasn't doing what I wanted to do. I think I work my machines fairly damn hard, like darn hard, I should say. I don't want to get demonetized. Yeah, I do work them fairly hard, so it probably wasn't the machine, it was probably me. It was the same model as what Mum had. It just would not do what I wanted it to do. Would the SS handle it? Yeah, well, I'm on the Skyline 6, so yeah, mate. Yeah, the S5 will handle it. S5 will handle it. Yeah, it looks like SS on there. Got my glasses on too. All right, so I'm just going around here, nice and steady. Tick, 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 tick. I'm going to trim off excess seams and then put my binding on. It's a really cute bag, and I think if you were to do a bit of a production line thing, Sonia, then you would probably find that you would get quite a few done in a short period of time. This will be the longest part, is getting this on. Just making sure that it goes around that corner nicely. This one's going around a bit better. And yeah, stitching her on in. That was someone coming in to get Toodles, little Chewy backer. And push that down. And my arm, like is getting sore holding onto it. But I do have pre-existing issues. But probably not as hard as that. All right, so I got them in. I got it on. Oh. Now, let's trim off the excess, shall we? I'll use my big kahunas. And we're going to trim right around, getting up close. Ooh, watch your fingers and don't cut your hand, okay? So we want that really cut down to around about 1/8. Keep your fingers out of the way. And this will help you putting the binding on as well. That was close to my finger, just saying. Oh, there's a fly in the room now. Becky just let a fly in. Oh, thank God for the heavy scissors. All right, we got through it. Okay. I work mine pretty hard too, especially when I make in CW purses. They get pretty thick with all the heavy interfacing. Yeah, they do, yes. I have seen them made. I haven't made one yet. I really need to make one of those. I want to make one, I don't know. I actually want to make my own version. So I can put it with my faux frolly as a joint thing. All right, so let's just get around this one. Oh, that's not going to cut it. Yeah, it's finding some sort of pattern that I can tweak and make my own without copyright issues. And there's so many patterns out there, you can get yourself into trouble so quickly. So I'm a bit wary. You can always go to a second-hand store, get another one. Yeah, true that. Another hand. I don't know if they would have what I need. A second-hand store. I think I've cut it all off. It's both sides now. Oh, there's a little bit there. I can trim with the little scissors there. Get a little bit closer. That was very close to the stitch, but I didn't touch the stitch, so I'm good to go. So, here we go. We have the binding. We're about to do that. I see a lot of bag makers are binding the edges with fold over elastic. Have you tried it? Fold over elastic. Oh, really? Okay. No, I have done it with just bias tape, like, you know, the binding tape. That works really quick and easy too. Excuse me. Now, I need these clips. Now, with this one, I'm pretty sure I just tucked in the edges of this one. It goes from one end all the way around back again. So I placed it on one way. Just cut, I'll leave that one open for now, and just clip it on. I'm not going to do this on the live. Oh, should I? Do you want me to do this on the live? It will take me longer. Or could you be bothered watching this part? Just clip it on. Clip it on. And you get to that corner bit there, right? Turn it up and fold it back like a normal bias corner. So you get to that corner, 1/4 of an inch from the end, you turn it up so it's level, and then back down, and that will get you a corner. And then just clip it in place. Okay, yep. Oh, okay, you do. You want to watch me do that. Okay. Well, let's do it then. All right, around. Okay, and around. And again, up. So it's level with this side. God, I hope you can see that. Fold over the shiny tends to peel or fray. Yeah, exactly. Yes, you're at the end. Yep, okay. All right. So, yep, there. Fold it up that way so it runs parallel. And then this is on a seam, so it's going to make it bulky. But I will wing it. And just fold it back. Like that. And clip into place. I want to experiment. Yeah, fair enough. And then you turn it that way. And we keep going around. Again, 30,000 clips. All the way. Get to the other side. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Do I need to move anything or so you can see, or is it all good? Down there. This is the one where you sort of go, geez, I hope I got enough binding and go around it. All right, get to this corner, this junction. We're going to turn it up so it's parallel to that bottom where we're going. And then back down and put a clip in it. Make sure that is parallel. That fold needs to be parallel there. Or you could just sort of wink it around, like squish it around. I want to experiment and make a purse with faux leather, then make a bag to match. Nice. Then over here, it's excellent. Okay, good. Camera's good. And again, in this corner, flip up. So we're parallel with the side we're going to, and then flip down and put a clip in it. And then we go around here. Takes us all back to the same where we started. Around, around. Now, oops, it is. Okay, looking forward to seeing the finished bag. This will take 6 months. No, Laura, it won't. All right, so all I do is overlap it a bit, you know, so give myself a good 3 inches or so, and just trim off that excess. We're not going to do it as a seam, like a join, so that it, you know, meets and stuff. We're going to tuck one into the other to start with. So I'm just going to trim a little bit off that. So I don't know if you can see this. I'll try and do it in front of you. All right, so you can overlap like that, or you can tuck in. So I'm going to tuck it in here. It'll be a little bit thicker there. That's okay. You can trim it off if it gets too quirky. And sorry, before you do that, just fold that edge over. That bottom one it's tucking into, just fold that over. Then tuck it in. It's really hard to show you on camera because I'm using the phone and I can't pause because we're live. Okay, so pull that over nice and taut, and pull that one taut like that, and put a clip in there and hold it in place, just that one. I don't want that bit. That folded over. Right, it's come unfolded underneath. Come on, fold under. All right. Okay, tuck that there, put that clip there to hold onto it, then fold that back over to the other side, get the clips back onto it, and you should have both sides of it. Should just make sure they're in there. And that can go on there. Now, we're going to sew that together. Oh, okay, still got the walking foot on. I have it with the binding facing me. You can start on top of that, but I'm gonna start on probably just in front of it. I think I'll start just in front of it, so if I need to tuck it, I still have that option. Oh goodness, Penny made a horrible noise. All right, so it's a little bit less than 1/4 inch, just FYI. Penny. All right, let's get this machine over here so you can see. Penny, forward and back stitch to start with. This gets a lot of pressure over the whole bag, and when you get to the corner, just squish everything down. That binding should just sit there and behave itself. Oops, a days. Lift that needle up, back a bit. If you get a crease in it, don't panic. Just leave it there. Lift your foot up, manipulate. You can use your, I sometimes get a screwdriver and just put the screwdriver in there. Don't hit your screwdriver while you're sewing. And get around that corner. And you're going to have the same problem on every corner because you're trying to get around a corner. All right. And sometimes when I'm sewing, I find that it pushes the fabric, and then my join at the start, like when I first started, doesn't work. All right, so I want that crease there when we folded that little corner bit there. I don't know if you can see that on camera. I'm going to stop 1/4 inch from the edge of that seam, that fold, right on that fold. That'll get me right on that corner, and I'm going to cut off. And then I'm going to take it out. So I've stopped just before that fold there, and then I'm going to fold that back, get the base of it, and I'm going to start just in from the end. I just need to manipulate this one. This likes to fight me. So I'm going to start there. I'm going to back stitch. Yeah, just because it's got a bit of a mound. And like I say, if it doesn't work first time, don't freak out. It's just a project. It's just a bag. Mine are not perfect. You can see I've made boo-boos in mine, and it is what it is. Yeah, so that missed stitches again. I've definitely got bobbin in this time. Okay, and then we go. Do the same thing again. I stop at that fold that back that way, place the bag back down, push that down, and I need to start off the edge of that because it won't like that mound. Down. Right. There we go. And back stitch. Back. Oh, all right. Cranky with me. There we go. I would pay someone to do my binding. I hate doing binding. Actually, Mum normally does it for me, and I have to pay her. It's awesome. We just hang out. Takes it, you know, the time away from the things I can be doing. All right, coming around. That's where practice makes perfect comes in. Yeah, well, I'm not a bad binder. I just don't like doing it. It's one of those things I go, no, someone else can do that. Bag making, I like it. I enjoy it. It's an instant gratification. I enjoy the fact that I get it sort of done, you know, the same day or next day, and, you know, and then, you know, I can use it or whatever. So my stitches are missing again, which I'm not happy about. But I'm hoping I'll get it on the next one. I think the machine needs a service. That's probably half the battle. next time I ever do one of these, it'll be on the jack, baby. I've just got, I've just got to get it out from behind everything, really. All right, so I'm in that corner again. Just gonna get it out. See how it's missing stitches? So to me, that looks like, I think it needs a service. It's been cranky pants. All right, I'll do across the bottom again. So again, I've done a 1/4 inch from the end of that flap, so to speak. Get that in, I'm a bit forward, and I'm going to go backwards. Just to come up to that 1/4 inch mark. It's got to go up a hill, it doesn't like it. And then I'm going to come into this one. I don't mind binding, it means I've nearly finished when I drew that. I think I have 3 quilts here that just need binding. Wish I had a genie. Carolyn, I'm hearing you, I'm hearing you. My mum loves binding. You might have to bribe her. Well, she doesn't love binding, but she does a good job of it. I'd say she loves it. Alright, then we go to the next one. We're on the home run, guys. Okay, in from the end and go backwards. You pretty much stitch this seam like 3 times. You do the bag together, you do the binding on, and then you sew the binding down on the other side. I'm going to leave mine and get Mum to hand sew it down because she loves me so much. You can hand sew it down, or you can machine sew it down. So I'm going to show you up to this point. I think in the pattern I put it as machine down. Alright, so I don't have an issue with this joining up. It's joining up nicely, so I can go ahead and stitch that. I'm going to go back stitch a little bit over that seam, just in case it gets a bit of pressure. I like binding, tells me I'm almost finished, yeah. And done. Alright, let's cut that off. So all bar the hand stitching on this, which I think would look nicer than machine. So you turn that over, and because we cut a lot of that stuff out from the seam, you should be able to turn that over and just hand stitch that down. Obviously I'm not going to do that on camera, that's going to take way too long, but you get the gist of it. Cut your furry bits off, can't have hairy bits hanging out. Make sure you got all your edges. You'll fold that over and stitch it down. Now, if you want to do it by machine, you've got to make sure that this edge here, folded edge, goes past that stitch, that seam, and then stitch in that seam. It does get a bit quirky on the corners, just FYI. So if you're trying to do it around the corners, it can get a little bit hairy. So I'm going to leave mine like that. I'm going to open it up because when Mum comes home, she's gone on a holiday, and I'm going to turn it out. First time we're going to see it turned out, and hopefully I haven't missed any seams. A bit late now. And I get to push that up, push that up, push that out, and once you've got the binding down properly, it will sit nice. So that out, push that out, the corners sit nice, they all sit nice. Oh, love it, love it, it's so cute. Okay, hence the reason why it's called the Cutsie, Cootamundra Cutsie bag, not Coochie. Cootamundra Cutsie bag. I can't even say that today. That is that there. How cool does it look with the cross hatching? I know. Let's get our handles. I'm also a bit particular with bindings. Yeah, me too. I get hand stitching, binding on quilts. Nice. It's nice if you got a little genie. Oh, what am I doing? I'll go around there. So clip this on here. They're a swivel clip, so they turn. Then do the other side. She's done, baby, done. Oh, I know. It's so cute. When I've got anything that I put in a show, which is not very often, but when I do, then I'm very particular. My handles match in length. I'm loving that. Hang on, let me put the camera up. You. Oh my gosh. This thing just decided to play havoc with me. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Okay, how cool is that? I love that. That is so cute. Bit of manipulation. Does look cute, though. Cutsie is spelt wrong. I know. C-U-T-S-I-E. The E drops. Copywriters have spelt wrong on the pattern. I know. Doesn't matter anyway, because they'll do what they want, whether you like it or not. All right. So just manipulate those. It'll take a while for them to settle in, those seams. But man, is that not the cutest? That is so cute. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I really like that. I think that is even nicer than the first one. I think so. I'm really liking that. So let's go and have a look at some of these patterns. You ready? Oh, these are normally 64, and I do have them on sale at the moment at 55. Thanks, Laura. Yeah, kitchen, Liz, yeah, you've just got to work on yours. That is the same colour as the one I just did. Okay, so that is that coral pink. Then I have the dragonfly butterflies in the purple. It's like a purpley, I don't know what colour you would call that. Purpley, with a little bit of gold in there. Just saw a tip where binding clips are put along seams to leave overnight. Yes. Do you need to use detachable clips on the back? No, Sandra. You can use whatever clips you want, honey. Comes with the clips in the kit. So I have the purple and the bluey, and then I've got the purple with the gold. Then I just have to move the olive green. So that's the purple and the goldy colour. Dragonfly for Gloria. Yep, sure. Metallic. Yeah, it is a bit metallic, isn't it? That's another one of those. The purpley and blue. That's a bit different, actually. So that purple butterfly dragonfly is gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah. Can I get just a absolutely, Terry? Yeah. I'm just going to pop Gloria's name on this one. They're all dragonfly ones. So do I have a text on? No, Gloria. I'll just write it here. Gillespie 55. I'll pop it over here, Gloria. Oh, froze, did it? Sorry. Did it froze? Froze? Did it froze? Terry Lynch wants just the pattern, so I'll write that down. Cutsie pattern. Terry Lynch. Yep. I also have one. Oh, here you go. One that's already got the cross hatches in it. So you can stitch every one of them or every second one, and that's your pattern. So the purple, you can have two different colours. So I can give you the two purpley ones. Gloria. Two purpley ones for Gloria. There's another one with a purpley gold. So Michelle, will have to watch later. I'm visiting my sister. No dramas, honey. I need to order some sets of hardware. Should I send you a message? Much easier if you do, Deb. Yep, much easier. I have a red lace one. Oh, I've got the olive green one. No worries, Gloria. I have, another one of those purpley. Oh, it's a different purple. See how that one's got purple gold? This one's a different purple. What colours do you have in the hardware? I have them all. So I have black, silver, rainbow, gold, rose gold, and one other one. Brass. Have to think then. I have two in the rose, the light pink rose. Pattern only for Helen Cassidy, yep. Helen Cassidy. Then I have, the deep red with a crosshatch. That's a really deep red, not a light red. Then I have another type of hot pink. Can it be two different purple? Yeah, I've got two different dragonfly purple ones, yeah. Then I've also got, that's a hot pink. Oh, a black lacy one. Nothing like a black lacy one. And then I've got, what's another rose, and then another dragonfly one in the purple. So I've got a few left there still. And yeah, I'll show you what I got you. Oh, look at those two. Those two look nice together. You can actually mix the two, like, you know, have that pocket on that one and that one on that one. Yeah, but don't they look nice together? They really do. So the ones I've got you, Gloria, are two different purples. So one's like a really pinky purple, which is that one, and the other one is more like a bluey purple. So that is the kits. That's the kits. That are the kits. That is the kits. I wish I could speak properly today. That'd be really great. I'd like that. Anytime I could speak properly, that would be good. So what is the white material in the middle? Oh, that's your wadding. So it has everything in it to make it. I just opened up a kit and made it. Can I have the pink rose without pattern? As I already got a pattern a few weeks ago. Laura, I've discounted them down. I can do that, honey. It won't make a difference in the price because I've already discounted them down. Where's my pen gone on these? So I'm just going to pop 55 on there. And Laura, dear, easy done. Give the pattern to a friend, Laura. So instead of 64, they are 55. And they have everything. I literally just opened a pack and just made it out of what was in there. So you don't have to add anything. The zipper's in there, zipper heads, the hardware's in there. What do they call it? The wadding's in there. No dramas, honey. The interfacing is in there. Everything is in there. They're all in there. Can I get 2 sets of each colour you have, please, suitable for the Cutsie bag? Yes. Okay. Cutsie hardware. 2 sets each colour for Deb Perrin. Yep, done. So normally you'll have in there, you'll have 4 clips, 4 D-rings, and a zipper head. So did you need the zipper head as well? How much of the interfacing per metre? I have it on sale at the moment at $5 a metre. Would you use a thinner type wadding? It's just a cotton wadding in there. That's all I used. Yeah, you could use anything you like, really. I mean, if you want to use, I just use this, which is in there. It's just a nice cotton wadding. And yeah. But it's got your lining in there. It's got the black in there for your accent fabric. Yeah. So if anyone wants the interfacing, I have plenty of that in stock at 3 meters. Yep. Because I also, someone else said interfacing before. Iron and hot roller. No, it wasn't interfacing. Interfacing. Andrea 3. Got it. How much is the hardware for the bag? Well, they're $2 each. So, will some faux leather you might not want to quilt it? What do you do then to keep the layers together? Sandra, you could either spray glue, or you can just clip them. It's harder that way, obviously. But what you can do is once you've got them cut, you could just baste around the edges in a big stitch and just 1/8 of an inch from the edge, Sandra. That would be enough to hold them together. Easy done. So, so you got four D-rings, 4 clips. Deb Perrin, did you need the zipper heads? Need to know that. So that's 4/8, so it's $16 for the hardware. So yeah, so $16 worth of, and nearly $20 worth of hardware. Yeah, $18 worth of hardware in there, let alone anything else. So that's pretty good pricing. So 55, it's a bloody steel. That's purple and gold. And the black lace. It's non-woven, yep. Can I get 2 sets of hardware? Andrea, what colour? Didn't think of spray glue, yeah. Yeah, definitely non-woven. Cutesy set, what colour, honey? Andrea, 2 sets for Andrea. Yep, no dramas. Thanks, Deb. Could I please have 2 extra hardware sets? Gloria, sure. What colour, honey? Gloria. Just gunmetal. Yeah, that like the black. Yeah. What are these kits for? Sarah, these are the Cutsie kits. So the black, which is gunmetal. Yeah. And Gloria, what colour extra sets did you want? So Sarah, we just did 3 videos to get through and make this baby. Oop, close to the camera. And that's your Cutsie. We've got, yeah, no dramas, Andrea. We've got black, gold, silver, rose gold, bronze. What have I missed? Rainbow. Like that one, the rainbowy one. I don't know if you can see that under there. So yeah, no dramas. Yep, that's it. The pattern is on its own. I think it's about 18 bucks anyway, if you wanted to buy it separately. Oh yeah, so that's the kits, that's the pattern, that's the video. And for those watching on YouTube, sorry about that, but you can always go to the website and message me if you wanted a kit, and see if there's one available. Rainbow and black, sure, one of each. Rainbow and black. Done. So easy done. All right, guys, I'm going to say ta-da. It's we're going to come back in about 15 minutes and do another video, and we're actually going to make the quick mini bag. And you will be surprised at how easy this one is. So we will see you very, very soon. Cheers for now.